Haribo to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astral Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about January 2024, guys. I really hope that everybody had a wonderful, happy new year, and get ready because 2024 is going to be your best year yet. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Astral Motivation. I am Vinodini Dasi, a Vedic astrologer and Dharma teacher. So if you are a seeker of wisdom and you love ancient knowledge, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. So guys, let's see how it is that we're going to be starting this upcoming 2024 by knowing what it is that will be happening for us this upcoming January 2024.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda.
Alrighty guys, and again I just want to say Happy New Year to all of you, and get ready because 2024 is going to be a fantastic new year. And if you have not seen my Vedic astrological forecast for 2024, make sure you check it out in here. We are also having an incredible giveaway that will be announced on January 8th. So if you would like to participate, make sure to check out this video where you will know the details. So guys, let's get started. First and foremost, let's talk about the month before, December 2023. So December 2023 being the last month of 2023 was a very interesting one because usually at the end of a year, we're already getting ourselves ready for the New Year's resolutions. We're, writing down what it is that we want to create for the next year. We're kind of discussing and visualizing and seeing what it is that we want to bring into our lives for the next year. However, this was an interesting one because we had Mercury retrograding most of the month. And so Mercury retrograding in Sagittarius, going back into Scorpio, this was actually giving us a big sort of wake-up call, telling us, hey, before you move into 2024, take a step back and really reevaluate. Are your belief systems really limiting you? Do you have healthy belief systems? Do you have faith in yourself and your capabilities? Do you feel like you are limiting yourself in a part of your life in some way, somehow? Do you feel like there's been this sort of stuck energy that you haven't been able to break through? Are you ready for a breakthrough? Are you ready for to expand your horizons? So this is what Mercury was really asking for us to do during the month of December. And so it could have been a little bit hazy for us to really see into 2024. It could have been like, okay, what do I really want to do? And it's because Mercury here was doing a number on us, trying to really help us evaluate the true Dharma that we came here to do, because Sagittarius rules the Dharma energy. And when I mean by Dharma, I mean what your soul has come here to express, the bhajan, your natural bhajan that you have come to do, your karma. It's going to be different for everybody, but it is kind of like the Dharma, the purpose, the goal for this lifetime. And so life is really trying to help us reevaluate before we move forward, before we continue, because it's been very tumultuous since 2020. After 2020 and the wake up, we realized that there could have been some parts of our lives that we haven't been very authentic with, and that we've created a life that is not solid. It is not in a basis of grounded security. And so we need to reevaluate this. And it's been a journey. 2023 was a year number 7, and 7 is about introspection, hermit, and going within and really advancing your spiritual knowledge, your wisdom, and becoming a master at something. And so this 2023 was a very strong reflective year where we were reflecting a lot. Okay, who am I? What do I really want to do? Am I showing up in those ways? Am I in alignment with my integrity? Am I in alignment with my values? Or am I just chasing what everybody else is doing? Or am I just doing this because I think that's what I should, but it's not really in alignment with me? And so it was a lot of reflective energy that we had in 2023. Now 2024 is the year where, okay, now let's go, baby. Let's take action. It's going to be a number 8 year. So if you haven't seen the videos for the forecast for your ascendant sun or moon sign for the upcoming 2024, then I highly suggest that you go check them out. They're already in my channel, and there you're going to see how it is that this 2024 will be panning out for you mostly. Also, I highly suggest if you would like to have a private reading with me, I am having a special right now. Check out in the description here below, and we're going to give you a 2024 forecast prediction report of everything that will be happening for you in 2024, and I'll be answering all your questions. So make sure you get that holiday special today. So now for this upcoming January, we are starting this year of 2024 with the energies of the number 8. And the number 8 is about power. Power. Now, of course, power by knowing who we really are and by taking our power back, but also by humility. So this is a year of a lot of power, where all that energy that we've been harnessing in isolation, putting a lot of work into, now we're coming out and showing the world. We've already analyzed the parts of ourselves that we haven't been too authentic with. And now we're stepping in a more authentic version of ourselves. And so this is the time where we're now going to be showing the world. So 2024 is a year of taking our power back and really stepping into a very secure, truthful, authentic version, new version of who you really are, of your best self. And so January is about this. It's about the energy of let's move forward, baby, because we're going to start the month with Jupiter moving forward, and then we're going to be having Mercury moving forward, which means that all the planets are going to start moving forward. And this means get ready, set, and go, baby. We have the green light to start making some powerful changes in our external world. When we have all the planets moving forward, this is when we can make a lot of manifestation happen. This is when we can create the material or physical or external circumstances that we're wanting to create. When the planets are moving in retrograde, this is when we internalize these energies, and all this is kind of working in a more macro level, in a more micro level, where it's more internal. So now that all the planets are moving forward, January is a big green light telling us, go, baby, go. You've already taken the time to hermit. You've already taken the time to analyze what it is you want to do or how you've shown up. And now let's take action. Let's move forward. Let's really take action in your dreams, in your aspirations, in what you desire to do, and take your power back, baby. And this is exactly the auspicious, amazing energy that this incredible January has in store for all of us. But now, let's pull the chart so that we can go deep into the aspects that are going to be happening this upcoming January. So as always, guys, I always have to say that we are starting this upcoming month in such a beautiful way because we are having Jupiter moving direct. So Jupiter has been moving retrograde since like literally August of last year of 2023. And when Jupiter moves retrograde, it's a time of inner wisdom, of inner growth, of inner spirituality, and developing strong spiritual strength within. But the moment that it starts moving forward, when it starts moving direct, this is when Jupiter now starts expanding the external, the blessings, the external grace that you've been waiting for. This is now when Jupiter is really going to give to us. And so we start the month with so much blessed energy, Jupiter saying, you are ready. Now, what is Jupiter really wanting to give us? Jupiter is now sitting in the sign of Aries, and is going to be in the sign of Aries until May of 2024, and then it's bye-bye. It ain't coming back for another 12 years. So this is the last 5 months that we have with Jupiter in Aries, where we can really take advantage of this powerful energy. So what does Jupiter in Aries wants to bless us with? Well, the first thing that it wants to bless us with is a new, more beautiful and improved version of ourselves. Why? Because Aries deals with the independent, sovereign identity, our personality, who we are, our bodies, our persona, our nature. And so when Jupiter goes here, Jupiter is really saying, if you take your independence seriously, if you renovate your identity. You upgrade your look, you upgrade your brand, you upgrade your reputation, you upgrade your persona, or you are ready for a total transformation of your identity, then Jupiter here is really blessing us. And it's also giving us the courage to be different, to not be like everybody else, to be ourselves, especially with the Saturn in Aquarius. This is karmic, guys. We are all right now, really, we need to get very serious about who our authenticity is all about, and are we living a life that is in alignment with the integrity of who we really are. And so Jupiter here is also saying that we're about to start a new 18-year cycle, baby. And so for this new 18-year cycle of your life, you are going to have to upgrade yourself. This old you is not going to be enough. You're going to have to really upgrade your whole identity, upgrade your life, upgrade your being, take care of your body, take care of yourself, love on yourself. This could have been also a realization of how much more self-love we truly need in our lives to truly be successful. And so Jupiter now here with the energies of Aries is definitely going to bless us with the ability to re-establish and now come out from our shell into a more authentic us, into a more authentic you. So we're starting 2024 in the right foot. And so if you've been wanting to, for example, shift your look, you've been wanting to get new clothes, you've been wanting to renovate your closet, you've been wanting to maybe change your hair or change the way that you look, or rebrand yourself or redo your website, whatever it is that represents you, this is the perfect time to do it. Take advantage of this energy. Jupiter is definitely blessing you if you decide to be a little bit more self-centered and take care of yourself first before anybody else. Learn what it is to truly be in love with yourself and to give yourself that self-love that nobody else is responsible of doing but you. So Jupiter here is really blessing us immensely with this energy. Now, then we're going to be having on the 3rd of January, we're going to be having Mercury finally moving direct. And this is exactly what we've been waiting for, because Jupiter has been moving retrograde since December. So now Mercury is finally going to be moving direct. And when Mercury moves direct, this is going to be great benefit. So by the 3rd of January, we should have a strong, clear understanding of like, oh, these are the psychological mental patterns, quality of thoughts, psychological makeup that either limits me and it's not letting me really move forward. This is how I limit myself. This is how I keep putting myself down. This is how I don't allow myself to grow. This is where I don't believe I am enough. This is where I constantly limit myself. And so Mercury here could have really helped us with this. And Mercury is really helping us dig deep within ourselves. Why are you behaving in this way? What is this coming from? Why do we keep doing this? And so by the time that Mercury starts moving forward, now we're going to have some really deep clarity. I highly suggest that you do some powerful shadow work from the 3rd of January all the way until the 8th of January. So you have this week to really close it in the most beautiful way. You do some shadow work to really integrate everything that you have learned during this Mercury retrograde and how it is that you're limiting yourself so that you can prepare yourself for success for 2024, where you can catch yourself where it is that you sabotage yourself, where it is that you put yourself down, where it is that you don't believe in yourself. And that way you can start correcting this throughout the whole year and allowing yourself to be deserving. So that is going to be wonderful for shadow work. It's going to be wonderful for research. It's going to be wonderful to get to the bottom of a situation, to uncover things that have been covered, that have been hidden from you. This is a wonderful energy that will expose what needs to be exposed in order for you to be able to move forward. Then on the 8th of January, that's when we're going to be having Mercury finally going into Sagittarius, and it's going to be meeting up with the Sun, Mars, and here's Mercury. So now we have a party going on in Saggy land, and this is nice because now this is when we start feeling the expansion. This is when we are allowing ourselves to get out of our comfort zone and try something new, be adventurous enough to go and explore so that we're able to expand our horizons. So, wonderful way to start the year. January is like really giving you faith, giving you hope, giving you optimism, and giving you the adventurous spirit to go out and make something. Go out and believe. This is also a wonderful energy to start harnessing faith, okay? Very powerful energy to harness faith, to harness belief, to harness principles, especially because we're going to be having this conjunction of Mars and Mercury mostly throughout the whole month of January, and we already have experienced this conjunction in December. So this conjunction is a very interesting conjunction because it deals with finally having the strength to speak up, have the courage to speak your beliefs and tell it how it is, to be bold enough to claim your truth. But if we're not careful, then this can become violent. This can become aggressive. This can become conflict. It could become like fighting from different belief systems. We have different ways and points of views. We have different religions, things like this, where we are just in different philosophies and we can get into a lot of arguments. Or in a more personal scale, it could really drive you to create a philosophy for yourself. This is a time where life is saying, if you live by a philosophy that is constructive to your growth, you will see immense growth happen in your life. So utilize this energy again to expand your horizons, either by studying or by working with guru, working with spiritual teacher, working with teachers, you teaching, you being a person that teaches others, or even by speaking your truth, speaking the wisdom, speaking, listening to wisdom, listening to the truth. This will be something fantastic. This is a time to really enhance your philosophy in life, because when we transform our philosophy in life, we transform the way we view the world, and therefore we may start becoming more prosperous because we think more positive. This is about self-development. This is about positivity, faith, manifestation, believing in yourself. This is about all this beautiful faith things. So some of you guys may get really deep into prayer, may get really deep into meditation, may get really deep into speaking your truth, claiming your truth. I do see that there could be more protests as well, especially when it comes to the different belief systems that and the conflict that is currently happening in Gaza and in Israel. So that is going to be something that will definitely, I see it to be affecting the world with this conjunction. So for you, be careful. Just don't be explosive. Don't be impulsive in the way that you speak to others or the way that you speak to yourself. Okay, so that is definitely something that is going to be very powerful. Just be very cautious, and again, traveling as well can be very difficult at this time. Make sure that you're double checking everything and that you're prepared and that you don't leave things to the last minute. So that's for the 8th of January. Then we're going to be having a new moon in the sign of Sagittarius on the 11th. That's when this moon is going to come together in this beautiful conjunction in Sagittarius. So again, this energies here are really telling us, be courageous enough to get out of your comfort zone. Allow for your impulses to take you into adventures. Be spontaneous. Get out of, the routine. Try something new. Allow yourself to go for it. This is all this energy that is coming here. And with the new moon, it's like establishing a new way of going about these things, like establishing new belief systems. Yes, I can do it. Yes, I can make it happen. Like, this will be a wonderful time to do affirmations. The affirmations can be so powerful to propel you to what it is that you want to create in your life. This is about becoming more courageous to be yourself and to claim your truth and to be different, and to go towards those things that are making you feel more expansive. This is a very, very deep philosophical month for everybody. people are going to start discovering their truth of what really moves them. And so listen to that. You could also be getting some amazing counsel at this time. You could be getting some amazing, some sort of teacher or guru could be giving you some really good advice at this time. So listen to that and respect your elders, respect your parents, respect those who are wiser than you. This is actually going to bring you a lot of benefit, because this could easily make it so that you fight with your higher ups and your authorities. Don't fall for the mistake of being impulsive in talking and coming into conflict. Be careful with this energy. So that is going to be for the new moon. I will be doing a video specifically on this new moon, so stay tuned for that. And then you will see deeper understanding on this powerful new moon. Then on the 15th of January, we're going to be having the sun going into the sign of Capricorn. And now we're entering into the Capricorn time. This is the Capricorn season. And so on the 15th of January, the sun will be going into Capricorn. And now this is when all this expansion and all this philosophy and all this changing our belief systems and learning something new and allowing ourselves to see things from a different point of view, now they become concreted. Now after the 15th of January, I see people really trying to establish themselves, working very hard. This is a time of a lot of responsibility, harnessing more responsibility on our shoulders. We want to get things done, and we're ready to create this ideal, because we worked on our ideals at the beginning of the month, that by the 15th, we want to solidify these ideals and live by this philosophy and embody this philosophy, embody this inspiration that we had to maybe create something new or to treat yourself in a new way is going to be different for everybody, because the self-development that everybody's going to need is going to be different. Nonetheless, this is when it starts concreting and giving us a lot of power. Since the sun will be very close to Pluto, then this is when we're going to start having a lot of power. Now, be cautious of not going into power struggles with other people, but you will be claiming your power back. And working out will be fantastic as well. Keeping your vitality up by working out, moving your body, will definitely help you harness your power even more. If you have an unhealthy lifestyle, then you could be feeling some pains during this conjunction. So my best advice is work out, move your body, and harness the energy to make your body stronger and more powerful with these two energies. And again, be careful with getting into power struggles, since we're still having this conflicting energy of Mars and Mercury together, okay? Now, on the 19th, we are having Venus going into the sign of Sagittarius. So now she's joining the party here with Mars and Mercury. And this is when we start becoming really starting to embody that philosophy that we want to create for our lives for 2024. We start embodying the excitement, the adventure. Some of us may be traveling. Some of us may be really working in our religious rituals, or really working in our spirituality, or working in school. You are going to do great if you're in school, going back to school. Also, maybe some of you guys may be thinking, I want to learn something new. I want to expand my horizons. I want to get a coach that teaches me the philosophy of how to become successful in this or that. Nonetheless, Venus here is really going to make us feel so good when we go for an adventure, and when we allow ourselves to expand our horizons, when we find our dharma. This is a lot about like really knowing your dharma this beginning of the year, so that the year is successful. And so Venus here will definitely bring a lot of benefit from teachers, from gurus, from you becoming a teacher. If you've been wanting to publish something, like this is a wonderful time to publish. If you are somebody who's a speaker or somebody who motivates others, this is an amazing time. Or even if you're a preacher, if you preach your truth, even from religion to conspiracy, whatever it may be, this is a very powerful time to really be charismatic and showcase what it is that you have to show. Again, there's going to be a lot of passion to live by our truth, a lot of passion to live optimistically, to live looking at the bright side of life, to believe in ourselves. This is a very optimistic month. Like life wants to pump us up with belief and faith so that when we start building things, we start building stuff in Capricorn, we are building them with integrity, truth, happiness, and this sense of purpose that is deeper, that is bigger than our selfish needs, that it's our dharma. So the dharma really is very, very strong at this time. Spiritual practices will be so wonderful, especially when Venus goes in here. Venus wants to know the truth. Venus wants to philosophize. Venus wants to talk to wise people or philosophers who will expand her mind. So this is about looking again for your truth, asking the right questions so that you may expand your mental horizons, so that you may unblock yourself from those limitations that have been holding you down. So Venus here will definitely bring us all those blessings at this time and expand our horizons in the ways that we've been wanting to do it, and giving us the confidence that we can do the things that we want to do. So Venus here is really blessing us with the right attitude to be successful. Then on the 26th of January, we're going to be having the full moon. When we're going to be having a full moon in the sign of Cancer. So the moon and the sun are going to be opposite from each other, and Pluto is going to also be involved in this full moon, which is going to make it a very powerful full moon of like, okay, you've harnessed your power thus far, but after this full moon, you are now ready for a new level of what your power is all about, of what you're capable, of your potential. So it's like we conclude this, and now we're getting ourselves ready to harness a new level of power in our lives that will nurture us. The way that we've been nurturing ourselves thus far to become how successful we are at this time has come to a conclusion, and we're about to renovate ourselves with more self-care, more nurturing that is exactly what we authentically need so that we're able to harness our power and truly be successful. Very nurturing month that is really helping us to start the year on the right foot. The only thing is this: don't get into quarrels that you don't need to get into. Don't get into pissy quarrels that they're not going to lead to anything. That will be the only thing that I would say. Be very, very cautious with reactivity and explosiveness. This is a time to temper ourselves. Temper your moods, temper your enthusiasm just as much as you temper your anger. And if you walk that middle ground and you walk a little bit more equanimous, you're really going to get some amazing advantages of this powerful January 2024. So that is for the astrological aspects that we're going to be feeling for this upcoming month, guys. Very, very powerful things. It is going to be a very lovely month that it's going to bless us all. And of course, now we're going to be doing the Vedic Oracle. But before that, I would like to give you guys a remedy for 2024 so that you can really take advantage of the most incredible year of your life. And the best remedy for this 2024 is my Astral Agenda of 2024, which is a 2-in-1 planner and Vedic astrological companion. Here you're going to find manifesting worksheets for full moons, new moons, eclipses, as well as astro summaries of the month with planetary transits, as well as do's and don'ts of the day. So if you would like to have the most successful 2024, make sure to purchase yours in Amazon today. In the description here below, you're going to be able to find the link. Alrighty, so now let's get into our Vedic Oracle for January, guys. And first and foremost, I want to say that we have this, of course, you guys know I love the Ram Oracle, one of my favorite oracles. And for this month, we got divine help, very auspicious energy, saying success gained in any conflict. I love this. And this is so Jupiter in Aries, saying like, hey, you get into a conflict, you face your fears. You go against the grain because you know who you are. It may be different from somebody else, but you're going to be blessed if you allow for these conflicts to happen in your life. It will help for people to treat you in the right ways. It will help define who you are, and you will be blessed because you will be choosing you before anything else. And so very, very blessed energy, super successful energy can definitely be gained in any sort of conflicting energies that we could have been feeling lately, or we may be feeling conflicts in our lives. And so the deeper divination here says, Shatrugran grants success in all conflicts and disputes. This indicates that those who oppose to us cannot succeed. Very nice. Those suffering difficulties or opposition will overcome them if they receive this verse. But they need to look for the divine power of grace to ensure this result. So, very, very, very good news is saying that we are going to be successful from any adversaries or any conflicts or any oppositions. And if you've been feeling like, oh my God, I just been dragged down, 2023 just dragged me down to the end, and I am ready to stop feeling so limited and so down, I am ready to succeed. This is the energy that is saying you will be successful. So very powerful energy for January. Brace yourselves. Now we're going to go a little bit deeper into this. I want to see what are the karmic energies of January 2024, the main karmic energies, overall karmic energies for everybody for 2024, January 2024, January 2024, January 2024. January 2024, January 2024, January 2024, January 2024, January 2024, January 2024. Where should we focus ourselves? So we should be focusing our energies first and foremost in the energies of Scorpio. So we're still having Mercury in Scorpio and Venus in Scorpio. And what is Scorpio? Scorpio is about the extraordinary power of prayer. I love this. The highest and lowest aspects of yourself. So you're discovering these things and how you would like to choose your highest self and control the situation by controlling your thoughts and your beliefs. So purification to resurrect. This is what we're in right now. We're purifying our philosophy. We're purifying our way of thinking. We're purifying our way of perceiving the world and ourselves so that we can resurrect ourselves. Okay? So very powerful energies. Check out the house of Scorpio in your chart to make sure that that's going to be the powerful energy of this month. Also, the planet Venus is going to be very, very predominant this month. So check your Venus. Again, Venus changes into Sagittarius on the 19th. So for 19 days, she's in Scorpio, really going through a major transformation, also going through Gandanta point as well. Mercury and Venus will both be going through Gandanta point, the Gandanta point of major resurrection and transformation. So for Venus is about enjoy, cherish, like follow the things that you really enjoy. Like what feels good to you, what feels right to you, what makes you feel good. Because believing in yourself and expanding your horizons should be something that feels good to you. It shouldn't be something that feels constricting. And so Venus will be the path. It's showing us these are the things that call out to you, that you really like, that you really love, that you should focus more on. Charm, art, beauty are the way to enhance your life, to transform, to create, to elevate. So it's all about the charm, art, beauty is the way for you to really create something new. Make sure that this new you, this new person that you're creating in yourself is a person that follows what its heart and what it loves. And that you're also allowing yourself to step into the beauty and the art, that you are getting yourself nice and beautiful, because Jupiter right now is like transforming your persona, you, who you are. Okay, and the last planet that we should also focus on in Mercury. So Mercury and Venus are going to be very predominant this month in the sign of Scorpio. So we need to really be looking at these energies. This is what's working the most with us. Communicate, especially after Mercury goes forward. This is the time to communicate, to express. Let your mind tell you how to do this or how to do that. Okay. This is about communication and how your mind thinks, and make sure that you're thinking in a beautiful way with the Venus. Again, be careful when Mercury goes with Mars, because then it's going to become really aggressive. So keep the charm, keep the gentleness, keep the grace, keep following your heart, be polite, and you will get some really, really good results. Let's see something else here for the Vedic Oracle of January 2024. January 2024. January 2024. And again, guys, if you guys would like to have a personal reading for your horoscope, then definitely check out the description here below, where you're going to find all my services. Okay, so let's see, what do we have for the collective energies of January 2024? January 2024. Yeah, okay, so we have the Hangman. This is about sacrifice. This is about taking a step back, reanalyzing the situation, changing your perceptions about certain things before we keep moving forward. So this, I feel it to be that energy of Mercury, where we really needed to see things from another point of view so that we're able to really make this 2024 successful. We're not going to be successful looking at it with the same scope and the same mentality and the same vision and the same philosophy. It's time for a transformation in these things. Also, there's still celebration. There's a lot of celebrations, a lot of friends coming together, joyful times, rejoicing, celebrating. So I'm definitely seeing that there's like a lot of good friends around you guys. Stick around with those people that truly make you feel good. You don't need to have many friends to feel good. Like just having a couple of 2, 3 that are actually good friends could be more than enough. Be careful with drinking too much, but there's definitely celebrations, and celebrate every baby step forward. I mean, we have Sagittarius season, baby. Sagittarius is about celebration. So allow yourself to celebrate this month. Okay, we're also working on the root chakra energy. We're working on our groundedness, on our stability, on the basis, making sure that we're not living a life of fear, but we're living a life of alignment with our values. Okay, and it will lead to the transformation that we are seeking to have. Yes, this is a month of transformation through changing our perceptions, through rejoicing and celebrating, and through establishing a new, more authentic belief system and philosophy for yourself that will help you transform your life. Very, very powerful energies, guys. Alrighty, so this was all the information that we needed for January 2024. I really hope that it was of help to you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all the support and all the likes and comments. I truly, truly appreciate you guys so much. And I am so excited for the new things that are going to be coming this upcoming 2024. So stay tuned. There's going to be an application that will be coming soon for Astral Motivation. And also don't forget to get your own personal astral agenda, the perfect companion for 2024, where you're going to be able to manifest according to the stars. And you can get it in Amazon today. In the description here below, you'll find the link. Alrighty, everybody, thank you so much. Sending everybody so much love and light. Happy New Year to all. And I hope that you guys have a beautiful January 2024.